Set in the 1980s in the fictional Midwestern town of Hawkins, Indiana, the hit Netflix series Stranger Things follows a group of friends who uncover government secrets, supernatural forces, and a spooky alternate dark dimension known as the Upside Down. Now, as the show enters its highly anticipated 5th and final season, the group bands together to battle the darkness one last time. Let's take a look.
After what we've been through, this thing, it ties us together forever.
Joining us now in the Upside Down is actor Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin. Thank you so much for joining us, Gaten.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So curious, when you first heard this is going to be the final chapter, what was your reaction to that?
We knew going in that we were approaching the end of it. We had been told pretty early on in the process. I mean, from the first season, it wasn't clear whether we'd have a second at all. And then once it gained some success, which we were very grateful for, then I think Matt and Ross, our creators, knew that they wanted to have an end in sight and understand when they were going to wrap it up, because a lot of shows that are quite successful tend to try to bank off that success for a good long time, and then they get wrapped up in a situation that they don't know how to end. And I think they knew that they wanted to have somewhere to go, and so they kept that in mind, and we knew it would probably be about 4 or 5 seasons. Some
of the episodes are actually the length of a whole movie.
Yes,
really. How does that change the way you shoot it?
I think it feels like the same show we've always made, which is fun to do for sure. We don't necessarily film everything chronologically, so it's kind of hard to tell when things are bouncing around. Sometimes I forget if I'm filming from episode 4, 6, or whatever it may be, which I think makes it quite a lot of fun and almost makes it feel like one really long movie. And I think that's always how the show has read at least when I personally watch it. It feels to me like even if a show is 8 or 9 episodes, it feels like it moves similarly to a very long movie anyway. So we're kind of used to that.
The tone of this season is really so dark and heavy. So Dustin really kind of injecting a little bit of his personality, sense of humor in it. Was that something that was built in, or you kind of brought on your own?
I don't know. I think that was always pretty much the intention with the character from the beginning, and I think the more of a challenge was kind of trying to bring a bit more nuance there and not just go with quippy one-liners, which I'm really grateful that, I don't think they wanted all of their characters to feel really well thought out, and we had the time to do that. We had several seasons and a lot of time invested in these characters to bring a lot of depth over the course of these 5 seasons. So I think that that depth comes along the way, and it's really fun to do, and I always enjoyed it. It kind of brings a little bit of less pressure on me, or I can have a little bit more fun.
Now, this is one I'm sure you're not going to be able to go down the rabbit hole. I don't even know if you're going to really be able to give us any answer at all. But maybe. I will ask nonetheless, because there is so much anticipation about how this will all end without any spoilers. Can you give us a sense? Are we going to have some surprises?
For sure.
Some twists there?
I don't think that there would be much of a season if we didn't have a lot of, it's definitely a roller coaster, and it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to make, and they knew going in that it was going to be huge, and there was an expectation set to make sure that it kind of lived up to what 4 brought, and 4 was huge, bigger than I think we initially thought it was going to be. So it's large, it's long, which I'm excited about, and since it took so long to make, that's, I think, refreshing to a lot of people, that there's a lot of show there. You're right about the fact that there's not much I can say.
I understand. I get it. Gaten, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Continued success
Likewise.
to you. This final season of Stranger Things will drop on Netflix in 3 parts. 4 episodes on November 26th, 3 episodes on Christmas Day, and the finale drops on New Year's Eve.